Welcome to the Whiskey Preacher. I'm your host, Phil Shepard, better known as the Whiskey Preacher, and I've entitled this vidcast The Whiskey Mama. That's right, because my mama,
Hi.
the Whiskey Mama, is here on this special vidcast.
Thank you.
Well, that was profound. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, what was it like having me? By the way, I was not adopted. I do have her on a booster seat right now, so I'm roughly 6 foot tall, and she's not.
No, I'm not.
How tall are you?
4'9.5".
The half is important.
Yes, it is. Very.
And you were 4'11" at one time.
Actually, I was 4'11.5" at one time.
Oh, excuse me. Again,
That's right.
What lost the 2 inches?
I fell off of a ladder and broke my back. And when I got out of a 5-month cast, I was 2.5 inches shorter.
And how did that make you feel?
Like my feet touch the ground just like yours do.
Except, are they touching the ground at the moment?
Yes, because I'm sitting forward. So,
What was it like having me as a son?
which part?
Okay, name it.
Birthing you or raising you?
Yes.
Okay. He was 8 pounds, 15 ounces, and 23 inches long, and he was taken by cesarean section. He was the prized child of his father and I. He has always been special in every way,
No, that's not a joke.
and he just was a very wanted child. He actually was supposed to be our little redheaded girl, but as you can see, there's not much hair up there, and what is used to be blonde. But anyway, we were happy to have a boy and to add to our other 7 between us. And he just, he's had a special place in our heart his whole life. He and his dad were very, very close, and he had an awesome father. So we're interviewing about Philip, though, not about his awesome dad. So,
We can talk about that all you want.
oh, I could talk about your dad all day long.
Me too.
He was 6'4", and he was a gentle giant, and he was the love of my life and the love of Philip's life, and we could not have asked for a better person to be in our life. He came into our life when I had already had 4 sons that were 11 and twins that were 13 and one that was 15, and never one time in his entire married life to me did he ever have one stepfather issue. They love him and adore him as if he was their own blood. And so, I just don't think you can ask for a better representation of a father than for that.
Did he feel the same way about you?
They say he loved me dearly. I bitched and moaned a lot, but he just would kind of go, "Oh, yes, honey."
What is it now like to have the Whiskey Preacher as your son?
Well, the Whiskey Preacher did not come into existence along with the tattoos or anything that goes along with him until he left for a very conservative college in northern Florida that ruined him. He rebelled. He rejected everything that we had tried to instill in him, but yet he turned out to be the wonderful human being he is. Very strange, very unique.
Thanks, Ma.
Well, honey, you are. But you know how much I love you, and I'm proud to be your mother as your dad was proud to be your dad. And when Stephanie came into your life, it all just seemed to work. There's no one else that I could have chosen to be Philip's mate for his life than to have Stephanie. So
Yeah, on our wedding day, you went up to her and said, "He's your problem now."
I did. and he was a problem when he was growing up because he was the messiest kid that ever walked. And I think he was trying to rebel against my controlling issues.
You being controlling?
I have been known to be controlling. And the more I tried to control, the messier his room got, and the more he rebelled. Actually, Philip and I went into counseling when he was 16.
Yeah, I think so.
And because, unfortunately, they taught him to rebel. And so he started
And he
rebelling.
told you to lighten up.
And he told me to lighten up. And I tried, but
I think you did a good job.
I think we've reached a good level of communication. But he was a very easy child as far as doing what you wanted him to do, except when he got in his room, and then he said, "Screw it, I'm going to do what I want to do." And that was pretty much it. And but I would not give him away for anything.
You tried to once.
No, I didn't. It was the twins. One of the twins I tried to
Sorry,
do that.
Ray. Sorry, Roy.
Not really. A pilot one time came into the store when I had the twins in a stroller, and he offered me an airplane and $10,000, and that was back in like 1962 or something, and I turned him down, however. And I never tried to get rid of you, except a few times. But that's when you were older, so.
I don't know if I've ever heard that story when somebody tried to buy the twins.
You haven't heard that?
No.
Oh, they know that. It was in what at that time was Montgomery Ward's. It's an REI now, but then it was a Montgomery Ward's, and I was up at the top of the escalator with him, and this guy with a beard and everything. This was in Anchorage, Alaska, where they were all raised, and he said, "Would you take $10,000 in my Cessna airplane for one of them?" And I said,
For one of them?
"Yeah."
Just one of them? He didn't want both of them?
Well, he said he would be happy with just one of them. And
What could you have gotten out of both of them?
I don't know, but I thought, I probably better not do this. Even though I only wanted 2 children and ended up with 5. So.
And then a couple adopted in somewhere.
And then I have an adopted son, and then I have 2 stepsons. So, and they're all boys. All I got but I got 3 awesome not granddaughters, but daughters-in-law. Yeah. And 4 awesome grandchildren, 2 boys and 2 girls. So I'm a blessed lady. I can't really complain.
And I do nothing but bless you.
Oh, I know, baby. You do. So.
Well, thank you so much for coming to the Whiskey Preacher. I just wanted you all to meet the Whiskey Mama.
I've never tasted whiskey in my life.
But I have. So, if you want to leave some comments down below, do so. Also, go to Facebook and click on Whiskey Preacher. Don't forget to like the fan page. And, find me on Twitter @PhilShepherd. Thanks for joining us. Say bye.
Bye. Thank you.